Guys, this will definitely interest you. Just take a look at this. XRP Skyrockets 300 in crypto investment product inflows, while XRP exchange traded funds talks disappear. Despite the fact that the chances for XRP exchange traded funds are decreasing, XRP has experienced a stunning surge of 300 in the amount of investment product inflow. According to the most recent weekly fund flows data published by CoinShares, the landscape of cryptocurrency investments has undergone a significant transformation, with XRP emerging as a standout performer over this period. XRP-focused vehicles have defied the trend by generating an astounding $300,000 in inflows over the previous 7 days, despite the fact that digital asset investment products have experienced an overall outflow of $126 million. When opposed to the previous week, this represents a spectacular increase of 300%, which reflects a considerable increase in investor sentiment about financial products related to XRP. With total inflows into investment products topping $11 million since the beginning of the year, XRP has established itself as a leading contender among alternative cryptocurrencies, surpassing the likes of Solana and Cardano in the process. On the other hand, in terms of overall fundraising, it is still a long way behind prominent cryptocurrencies like as Polkadot, Litecoin, and Ethereum. At the same time that the dynamics of the market as a whole are evolving, there has been a spike in investments in XRP. Despite facing withdrawals of $110 million last week, Bitcoin continued to have positive month-to-date inflows. On the other hand, Ethereum had severe issues as it witnessed outflows of $29 million for the 5th consecutive week. A full-fledged exchange-traded fund for XRP has become less of a topic of conversation in recent months, despite the fact that there has been a promising infusion of cash into XRP investment product. Instead, the focus of attention on the regulatory landscape in the United States has switched toward the Ethereum exchange-traded fund, with the likelihood of approval decreasing as the deadline of May 23 draws near. As regulatory developments and market dynamics continue to unfold, the future of an exchange-traded fund that tracks XRP remains questionable. The potential of regulatory hurdles being surmounted could reinvigorate conversations surrounding an XRP exchange-traded fund as XRP continues to demonstrate its durability and attract investment despite the volatility of the market. Examining the effects and consequences of the XRP unlock, we find that the latest XRP release has an effect on market dynamics and investor sentiment toward Ripple, in addition to increasing the total quantity of XRP in circulation. The market is keeping a close eye on Ripple because the company has issued a total of 1 billion XRP in April, with 500 million released at the start of the month and another 500 million distributed more recently. In the ongoing legal disputes between Ripple and the SEC, these factors may be decisive. Watchers of the market and those with a stake in the cryptocurrency business are closely monitoring Ripple's actions, since they may influence the future handling of comparable cases. Generally speaking, the regulation of other blockchain technologies and cryptocurrencies may be impacted by the result of the SEC's action, especially if a settlement is achieved. The long-running legal battle between Ripple and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission is rapidly approaching its end, with a grand trial scheduled for April 23. An initial accusation was leveled against the firm in the December 2020 complaint by the regulator, who claimed that the sale of XRP tokens had resulted in over $1.3 billion being raised in unregistered securities offerings. And while everyone in the cryptocurrency world is holding their breath for next week's trial, April 16th is shaping up to be a big day. Ripple, in her alleged last pretrial conference before Judge Netburn, will reportedly face charges from the Securities and Exchange Commission. Typically, this is a meeting between the prosecution and defense attorneys to discuss the merits of going to trial or reaching a settlement out of court. Commentators on behalf of XRP have highlighted the importance of the event, suggesting that Ripple and the SEC may reach a resolution following it. According to ex-user Jack the Rippler, the lawsuit might conclude tomorrow. The native currency of Ripple was one of the cryptocurrencies struck particularly hard during the recent market crash, with a weekly price drop of 15. Conversely, XRP is regaining its footing today after re-entering the 50-cent zone. The current value measured in US dollars is 5 cents. The records confirm this reduction. As a native lending protocol, it is the aim of the XRP ledger. The goal is to eliminate the need for conventional middlemen in the financial sector. This system's modular design prioritizes adaptability and reusability, and it also allows for direct lending and borrowing. It was the XRP Foundation that developed the XRP Ledger. It might be helpful for app developers looking to add lending features to decentralized apps. With the receiver wallet's balance now exceeding $225 million XRP worth over $110 million thanks to the connection, it's clear that something is amiss. Ripple has announced that the cryptocurrency known as XRP has passed away. To be fair and truthful, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has stated the exact opposite when he announced that the Silicon Valley cryptocurrency staple would launch a stablecoin that is tethered to the United States dollar later this year. But when viewed in the context of the bigger picture, the usefulness of XRP is diminishing. In accordance with the announcement made by the firm, the Ripple stablecoin, which is anticipated to be released later this year, would reportedly be backed one-to-one by cash equivalents such as deposits in the United States dollar, bonds issued by the United States government, and other low-risk investments. According to reports, the objective is to develop a more reliable alternative to assets such as, indeed, as a great number of other people have pointed out, the stablecoin industry, which is worth $150 billion full with competitors. But it is also extremely lucrative. Tether, the first and biggest stablecoin that presently dominates the market, is simply being exploited as a cash cow to fund the numerous wild dreams of Tether. CEO Paolo Arduino, which range from artificial intelligence to decentralized messaging, Ripple is seeking for a new revenue source that has been proved to be successful because it is the subject of a potential fine of up to $2 billion from the United States Securities and Exchange Commission. In an interview with CNBC, Garlinghouse stated that the stablecoin market will look different, definitely based on size in the future. This indicates that Garlinghouse is not bothered by the intense competition. In many respects, Ripple's current business model, which consists on selling financial services built around its XRP ledger in addition to on-request liquidity and RippleNet protocols, is not meeting the company's expectations. It is becoming increasingly apparent that reputable financial institutions do not like to take on the variable currency risks that come with working with unpegged digit assets, despite the fact that Ripple has had some success in creating partnerships. Throughout its existence, which spans more than a decade, Ripple has frequently appeared to be more successful at fostering community and becoming a crypto cause by taking the Securities and Exchange Commission to court on the critical question regarding if tokens are security. When it comes to developing goods that businesses and individuals actually desire to use, it has proven less successful. Austin Campbell, a professor of business at Columbia University and a former manager of the Paxos stablecoin fund, stated in a direct message that nobody is using XRP itself as a means of payment, just like nobody is truly using BTC much for that. Of course, all of that's not really accurate. David Lighten, CEO of Diameter Pay, stated that he collaborated with Ripple on an early pilot project using XRapid, which has since been rebranded as Ripple ODL, in order to facilitate the transfer of money between the United States and the Philippines. Although he does not make use of that particular service anymore, he does make use of the RippleNet messaging platform for certain cross-bank transactions. This platform does not rely on XRP despite its name. That's all for now.